talking about devil, everyone pictures him as a beast with horns and I don't know what more, etc. But you know, he is more than that. Even I was listening to a Backstreet Boys song a while ago, and the topic was I want it that way, something like that. That was a verse saying I want it that way. And even Frank Sinatra's song, I want it my way. That makes sense. It's when you hear this kind of songs, you have to be very careful. You have to watch out, because Satan could instill very dangerous thoughts in your mind. Maybe the melody of the song is very attractive, maybe the text is really cute and the verses are very enchanting, and you try to think, well, that's nothing bad in listening to a song like that. It's just a song and that's it. But you'll find yourself, while after, you'll find yourself thinking about the song, how beautiful that is, and then you'll figure out that the words, have an impact in your life, and then you'll think that wanting and doing things my way is not such a bad thing. It's a great thing actually, because Satan says so. But that's the one of the most dangerous areas where Satan is placing you. So try to be very careful, because pride is the first and the biggest sin that makes God grieve. It's very dangerous. Even the most humble persons in appearance, they have different areas where they expose the sin of pride. So pride could be exposed in different ways, and there are several books that I can recommend you about pride and humility. From pride, there's a book called From Pride to Humility. I think it's the author is Paul David Tripp, I think. I'm not sure. I have to check later. But also those books, I have to note that those books are good to identify the sin of pride in detail, but are not so good to, they're doing their job very well, but you have to do your own job in repairing the type of pride that you have against God. For example, if you're not finding yourself worshiping God enough or praying to God enough time, that means you have pride. Well, it's simple enough, because you worship God or you worship yourself. There is no neutral way. So maybe another way you expose pride is if you're married, for example, if you're a married couple and you want things to be your way, to work only in your mode, and that's dangerous. The biggest repair in this, in general, I'm not talking about detail here, because everyone has his own circumstances, and but in general, you have to repair this in this way. You have to think more about other people than about yourself. And this is not just saying, okay, I'll think more about my wife or my husband than myself, but this also includes working. It includes efforts, and includes your own service towards your wife or your husband. It means serving more others, and it means being more dedicated toward your fiancé, your wife, or your husband, or your friends, or your parents. I don't know your situation. So in either way, this is the best scenario, serving others. So I'd like to conclude this first episode of From Pride to Humbleness. Okay, God bless you, and see you on the next episode. Bye.